Hey everyone, if you haven't noticed, I haven't been doing much Let's Plays at all. But I have something serious. Everybody needs to know about this because the thing is, every person who basically supported this guy, he is going to say that, let me just put it in a simple way. They don't want to fight the people here. They don't want to fight citizens. They want to fight the threat. So the way Trump is putting this is going to make it look really bad because the way he's making it look like is he's saying, I am going to go down and I will take every person, including the people who supported me, thing that he's looking like he's going to do. He is not after helping his own space. He is not helping his own loyal voters and supporters. No, has been trying to do from the start by putting a conflict against that country, Iran, to make it where he wants us to fear something that will not happen to us, but will happen to him. And the reason why I'm saying it will only probably end up happening to him and probably some of the colleagues that still do his every dirty job to a point where he's already trying to kick Hegseth out. And what are the possibilities of him kicking out the key to his power? Who is that? Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is the reason why he is still. I can kick anybody out. I could kick anybody if I want. I'll kick out Hegseth. But here's the thing. Marco Rubio was the reason, he is the key reason to why nothing has happened to Trump. He is trying to replace people from the Republican side, putting people who are not Republicans by, I don't know what it's going to lead to, but who knows? We'll see sooner or later, right? Because he's saying that tonight could be the end of not our civilization, his. Yeah, he knows that Iranians are not trying to go after people. They're trying to go after him. They're trying to go after the source of the threat. What is the source of the threat to mankind? This guy. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's sitting down in his chair, and then he's in the White House. He's sitting in that chair in the White House. But then he will try to go to Mar-a-Lago. But here's the thing. Now he has no way to head to Mar-a-Lago in Florida at all. He is at the point where he is stuck. If he even tries to move, something will happen, not to us, to him. If he tries to fly an airplane to Mar-a-Lago, what happens then? Would Iranians just put a rocket launcher to hit his airplane? Probably. And the thing is, nobody wanted part of this war. Nobody wanted the part of this conflict. It's to put everything against him. And who is that guy? President Donald J. Trump. hmm The guy who is putting us upon him. Who will basically blame his own colleagues or do something to rid of his own colleagues because he thinks that if he rids his colleagues, get rid of them, and put replacements, he thinks he will still stay in power. No. If you put someone who is not a part of the government, not a part of the Congress or any of those senators or House of Representatives, he can't do certain things. He cannot do a lot of things at all. And the reason why is he doesn't want to make America great again. He wants to make America a catastrophe, a chaotic place. And because the Congress and Supreme Courts and House of Representatives are not saying anything that he wants to do, he can't do it, right? They are telling him, you can't do this. You can't do this. This is the history of the United States. You cannot break the White House. The White House is considered part of history itself. It is a relic, it is an artifact, but not just a relic and an artifact. It is history where people go when they become leaders. When a person who becomes president goes in the White House, that relic, that artifact is something more important and precious to the United States to a point where now he's just trying to abuse it. He is putting abuse of power upon the state and the nation. How? By using hatred speeches. He's going to use speech of hatred to where he'll try to make it look like he's a little baby, where he's like, "I want a lollipop. I want a fancy car. I want a very fancy mansion. I want to break down part of this White House to change it." That's not a person who sounds like he's an adult. He sounds like he's a stupid child who is basically crying and nagging. The guy is not a president. He is not our president. He is a criminal person with no experience, no knowledge on leading. To where every person is now going to go against him. Every country is going to go against him. To a point where now he's going to try to say something to scare us, the people, and try to say, "Oh, they're going to come after you too." No, 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 no. That is not how it works. This day and age, they are not trying to put a war against us. They're trying to put a war against the man who is putting a war against them and other citizens. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know the things that I'm looking. This guy could bring himself down instead of doing what he wanted to do. Instead of bringing the people down with him, he is going to go down by himself. But alright, guys, I will see you in the next one. And yeah.